Alright guys, Chris here. I'm going to do a quick video about my RC workshop and the trucks that I have currently. I know I get a lot of people asking what trucks these are in Dave DeFranco's videos. This is where most of the repairs take place. I have a little workshop down here, a little table. I got some pegboard up here with all kinds of spare parts. Got some spur gears, bumper guard, bunch of battery hold downs that I barely even use anymore. Shock tower, body clip retainers, springs, all kinds of stuff. Down here I have some paint left over from when we painted our bodies, shock fluid, and this right here, this is my two-wheel drive Slash. This is actually, as you can see, taken apart right now. I actually went to fix the shock tower and I realized that my chassis right back here, you can see it's cracked. There you go, focus in on it. You can see it split right there, and I actually had this piece, Proline chassis saver. Didn't really save it, so now I'm in the middle of customizing something. I actually cut this right here as part of an RPM skid plate, rear skid plate for these trucks. Cut the part off. I'm actually going to mount this bad boy right there. Screw some holes in it, or for these middle ones right here. Bolt it down in all three places, and also you can see it hangs off over the edge. And that is going to be for this, because then the shock tower goes back here. Like that, and it's going to overhang that. I'm going to get bolts to go straight all the way through, all the way down in to these tabs all the way down here. So that's what this is getting worked on right now. This says RPM front arms, rear arms, the skid plates, Traxxas, or I think it's STRC, front and rear bearing carriers and front steering blocks, all that stuff. As you can see, I have 32-bitch gears on here, so I don't have to run the gear cover. Castle Short Course Truck 3000 system. It's the ESC right here with the cooling fan strapped onto it, and it's actually just velcroed down. You can see it down there. It's never came off, so it's good. I have the REM aluminum transmission case, which might be why I'm breaking this area so much back here. That's why I'm trying to strengthen it. But it does wonders for hot motors. I never run into an issue with this thing overheating, ever. So that's that one. I'll move on to this one. This is the one you've seen in most of the videos. This is my Slash 4x4. As you see, I have 17mm buggy wheels on here. These are actually from eBay seller Super Sales. He has, like, I got a full set of these for like $25 shipped, which is excellent, and they're really knobby, so I get tons of grip. This has the Mamba Monster system in it, 2200 kilovolt. It's meant for a monster truck, but it really makes this thing go, and it actually gives it a lot more weight, so it handles a lot better. But I also had to take shocks. I had to get new shocks for this thing because the stock ones, it wouldn't cut it with all the weight. I also run two 2S batteries for 4S, so it makes the truck heavy. These shocks actually came off of this up here. This is my first Nitro from years and years ago when I was still experimenting with RC. And long story short, I sold it to a friend, and then just recently, like a year or two ago, I bought it back from him for even cheaper. And I didn't really get into Nitro, so I was actually in the process of, you can see I gutted everything. It's got everything taken out of it, fuel tank, motor, and everything. I was actually going to convert it to brushless. That's just a side project right now. And for the time being, I took the shocks off, put it on my Slash 4x4. I never got into Nitro, so when I bought it back, I had the intent to convert it. And moving over here, we have a ton of bodies. This came with my Slash 4x4. This orange one came with my two-wheel drive Slash. It actually has LED lights on it. You can see the light buckets right there, front and back. This one came with Tiffany's 2x4 Slash, which I'll get to in a moment. Proline Desert Rat Carnage body, regular Desert Rat with the yellow and black bumblebee stripes. Stock Traxxas body. These two also came with my Slash 4x4. The Badger body and the Buggy body. And this last one is actually from the Nitro truck. And then we got a bunch of stock radio systems that I don't use anymore. I just don't know what to do with. I usually use these right here, 2.4 systems. I love these systems. Much easier to use, not a huge antenna, just a little one on the on the transmitter, and usually none on the truck itself, on the receiver. So I got a bunch of tires back here. Your slash 4x4 wheels, Jado wheels. I use those for street for my either 2-wheel drive or 4x4. And then I have some sand paddles. I have 2 different sets. I think these are Panther paddles or something like that. And then down here I have Proline slingshots. They both work decently well. And you got more stock ones, and then you have these big monster truck tires. These are from the Nitro one. I'm not sure what I'm doing with those yet. I guess I'll just go back on that truck when I get to it. And over here we have 2 more 2-wheel drive slashes. This one is my friend's. He's actually over here until I can get a new motor. It's just chilling here. This one right here is Tiffany's. It actually, we put rear shocks in the front, so it has a lot more travel and a lot more ground clearance. It doesn't handle as well, but she doesn't care about that. She just likes to travel. This one has the poor lighting over here. This one's actually got the VXL system in it, but hers also has 32-pitch gears, so no need for a gear cover. And her purple, if it shows up in the light, purple monster body that she painted up. Got the monster stickers on eBay. Got a bunch more springs over here, just laying over here. Got a random toolbox. I use this to bring my tools everywhere for my RCs for when I take them out. Got a bunch of stuff over here. I also take this with me. Got a bunch of drive shafts, plastic ones, which I'm trying to get away from. I hate those things. A bunch of like nuts and bolts and all that stuff. You see, I got my Dremel up here. I've used that a lot. Some electrical tape, a lot of stuff. Multimeter, some nut drivers, all kinds of stuff. This is basically, this is down in my basement, as you can tell. There's the rest of the basement. That's Tiffany's scrapbooking area over there. I also have speakers just to play some music. And there's also, I have a train video up, and this is my train layout right behind where my work area is, which you can see is really small. So, I mean, overall, it works. It wasn't this bench was already here, but when I bought the house, I just put the pegboard up, so I had all my stuff right where I needed it. See up, I don't know if you can see. You can see up there the Mamba Monster system, Sidewinder short course truck. 2 very nice systems. I like them a lot. I missed a little guy over here. Go all the way over here. Got a Losi mini desert truck. This one's actually, the steering servo is fried. I gotta get a new steering servo for it. I also have another mini, a Team Associated MGT, I think it is, something like that. That one's upstairs. That one's cool. That one still works though. But yeah, that's basically it. A bunch of junk over here. A couple shells to put them on my junk. That's basically it. Try to have more videos up for you guys. I know a lot of people are asking what RCs I drive and everything in David's videos. Most of them is the slash 4x4. But as you can see, I'm in the process of fixing my 2-wheel drive. And Tiffany's 2-wheel drive needs a drive shaft, I think. I should have those done soon. I'm actually off of work all this week, so hopefully I can get some footage in sometime this week. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.